Hi YouTube and welcome to a quick tutorial on the new Phasmophobia lobby update for the hidden runes. So when entering the Phasmophobia lobby, we find hidden runes on the floor that can only be seen with a UV flashlight. What could these runes mean? I'm going to show you where to find these runes in the Phasmophobia maps, and at the end we will look at what secret the lobby holds. Be warned, massive spoilers ahead. Starting with Tanglewood, head to the master bedroom and go to the master bedroom closet. You check behind the door, you will find our first rune on the wall with a riddle emerging from a watery grave, a quiet spot to watch the sunrise. This riddle refers to the Jason mask found in the water at the end of the pier at Maple Lodge campsite. We set the weather to sunrise. Once our items spawn, grab your UV flashlight and head to the pier. Once you're there, turn on your UV flashlight and you will find the same rune we saw in Tanglewood, and it looks like it represents a letter O. Next up, Willow Street. Head to the boys' bedroom and look at the whiteboard. This is where we find our next rune and riddle. This riddle refers to the boiler room in Sunny Meadows, and it mentions snow. Once we set our custom settings to snow, we head to Sunny Meadows boiler room. Check the bottom of the right boiler with your UV. There we will find the rune we saw in Willow Street. This rune equals the letter P. Bleasdale Farmhouse. Head upstairs to the attic. Once you get to the first landing, look at the board in front of you. This is where we find our next rune and riddle. This riddle references the scarecrow found behind the house at the Grafton farmhouse. It also mentions light rain and snow, so make sure to set the weather to that. The next rune can be found at Ridgeview. Head to the porch and look to the right of the window shutter. Here we find our next rune and riddle. This riddle is referring to police with showing your hands, which leads us to prison, and water falling on command will take us to the showers in prison. Take your UV and head to bathroom B. On the right hand side of the map, when we get to the last shower stall, look to the top right with your UV and you will find the rune we saw in Ridgeview. Let's go to Camp Woodwind, make your way around the logs and go to the food tent. On the back left of the tent, we find our next rune and riddle. Peer out from a bedroom window onto a wall, and fog above the basement reveals all. We need to make sure we set the weather to fog. Grab your UV and head to the master bedroom. Get onto the bed, look at the wall outside with UV, and we see the same rune from Camp Woodwind. This rune equals the letter H, so let's add it to our existing list and move on. Next is prison. Open the truck doors and go outside to the right. The next rune and riddle is found right on the truck. Exit the building where learning occurs to find the start of a maze outside. The riddle is referring learning is going to take us to Brownstone High School. Grab your UV and head there. Go outside behind the school itself and you will find the first arrow there. So using your flashlight, these arrows will glow, so just follow them until you hit the wall, which actually reveals our last rune, which is a letter A. At this point, we almost have all of the runes figured out. Last stop is Edgefield. So open the truck doors and look right outside of the garage at the barrier. Here we find our last rune and riddle. Down the stairs to a chair that rocks. I support the house above. Grab your UV and head to the basement of Tanglewood. If we look right above the rocking chair on the ceiling, we find the room we saw at Edgefield. This rune equals to letter I. With all the runes found in each representing a letter, we can unscramble the letters to spell Point Hope. I would say it's safe to say that it refers to a new map, but it is true or not, we will have to wait and figure out for ourselves. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't liked the video, please like it. If you dislike it, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.